Hey, lovely praccies. It's been a while between 2 minute shoots. So I wanted to get back into the swing of things because I know everyone's sort of starting to ramp up their clinics and their practices after the silly season. Okay, so today what I wanted to talk to you about was the confidence to touch. This is something that I hear about all the time, is that the praccies are super confident with the case taking and what questions to ask, but when it comes to actually sort of getting in there and doing the physical examinations, there is a lack of confidence, and people sort of end up either feeling super clumsy with their physical examination, or they end up kind of not doing it all, and then feeling like they're sort of missing something. Oh, morning, Louise. Okay, so the confidence to touch. First thing, let's normalize the conversation, because everybody has things in their practice, in their clinic, in their skill set that they are obviously better at and not so confident with. So for a start, there is absolutely no sort of shame, or there's no sort of weirdness about putting your hand up and going, I don't really feel confident to do that, or that is just something that I really quite struggle with. Okay, so number one, first of all, you've got to ditch perfectionism. So the whole thing is as natural health praccies, sure, they're coming to see us for our expertise, but they're also coming to see us. They're people that are willing to sit down with it for an hour, between an hour and a half with us in the initial consultation, of course, and really sort of dive deep with us. So they want a connection. You don't have to be perfect. Having said that, getting the techniques right is the way to gather the info and build that rapport with them. The other thing to do, and this is really important, and this is part of getting it right, but not perfect, is to be able, especially with palpating, is to be able to get your pressure right. So my rule of thumb is that unless you have the most fragile patient, the patient that is really struggling with fibromyalgia, really struggling with pain, and also very like elderly or very frail, then the light feather touch is going to give you absolutely no info. It's going to come across sort of slightly creepy, to be honest, and it's going to come across as you're not really very confident. So, you need to be really aware of the person in front of you. As I said, are they struggling with pain? Are they super sensitive to touch? Are they elderly and frail and things like that? Then obviously your palpation pressure is going to be slightly lighter, right? As opposed to the young, vital person that's in front of you. And to gather that info, you're going to have to use a little bit more firm palpation, because you're doing palpation for a reason. You're palpating to detect lumps, bumps, sensitivity, enlargement of organs, things like that. So when you're palpating, you're really going to have to get into it. And the other thing to do is, of course, when you're really sort of palpating and you're getting into those areas a little bit more firmly, you watch your patient, because you watch your patient's face. I mean, we all know those people that go, oh, no, I feel fine. But their face tells a completely different story. So there's some things that can help you just build your confidence. Okay, because when you're confident to touch your patient and palpate and just do those things that you need to do confidently, not perfectly, then you're going to get the info you need. You're going to get more info about the case to get better clinical outcomes. As well, as I mentioned earlier on, you're going to build that rapport, which is what it's all about. That's what they're there for. They're there for something. They're there for you, and they're there to be heard. They're there to be connected with. And so building that confidence is super important. I really hope this was beneficial for you, and I look forward to getting back into things with you. We are going to be releasing early bird dates and prices and payment plans and all of that sort of jazz next week. So I'm so excited to meet up with you guys in person. It's going to be really, really fun and lots of learning that you can take back into your practice. All right, happy Friday, have a great day.